Hey guys, Night Ops here, and we're back with some more Hearts of Iron 4, where we are playing the Old World Blues mod. This series that we're starting now, we are going to be playing New Vegas. We're going to be playing Mr. House, so we're going to be a robot-centric playthrough. I thought about it, and I was like, do I want to use, like, normal humans, in quotations, like infantry templates, or go straight robots and only robots? And I think that's what I might do. It's probably gonna be weird. I haven't really looked at this fully, so it's gonna be an experience for sure. But yeah, so we are the whole world here. We are all the way down here. I'm kind of lost where I'm at right now. Okay, there I am. Yeah, we are right here. Little New Vegas. I got rid of the frontline, Better Mechanics frontline mod that I was testing, and then the Division Fix mod that I was testing, because I, the Division Fix template definitely didn't work. And the frontline one, I'm not 100% sure if it worked or not. Um, I feel like it just kind of made things lag a bit more. So I'm testing something else, different mod out called Smarter AI. It does say it works with a lot of like overhaul mods, so I really want to see how well it works. If it does work pretty well, then that's going to be one of the mods we pretty much focus on using for the most part for the AI. But while I get this started, we will be right back. Okay, and we're back. So we are New Vegas. We're going to be playing as the casino. So I don't really have a full objective at the moment. I know in the beginning, like this episode, I'm really going to try to take Area 51 kind of as quickly as I can. Outside of that, I'm not 100% sure. I want to see the fight between the NCR and Caesar's Legion, so I really don't want to mess with them. I want them to kind of do their thing. I'd love to be able to. I want to watch it happen and go down. So I'm going to leave that. I did turn off the ERX mod for the Enclave Reborn. And so they're not here, but I did add a lot of other facts. I have a lot of mods active. Um, I hadn't had any issues because I did like a small little test game. I didn't have any issues with it, but I'm not going to release what I'm playing with because it's probably going to cause a lot of issues to people. And from what I saw from the last one, I got asked a lot about like fixes and stuff. And if it really doesn't happen to me per se, I don't really know how to fix it without like diving into the actual files. The best thing I could tell people normally, because this is usually how I fix it, my mods also, is I go through and spend 30 minutes to an hour deactivating and activating mods and constantly restarting the game to see if it works. That's usually how I kind of go about it. But we do have like I think the 80s, the white legs. There's a lot of factions where their national focuses got changed. And then we have the Ruby Valley Enclave here. I think there's some other Enclave factions from some other mods that we have. Um, so yeah, we have like a lot of new factions, a lot more warring factions, because that's what I wanted too. So we'll kind of have to see how all of that goes. But yeah, now let me pretty much stop talking and pretty much go through this. I do remember this I want to have to see, because I think we have to put somebody in charge to go down these. And I think we make those decisions here through this in the beginning on like who we keep around and who we don't keep around. I think I actually get House as a field marshal, right?
Self-control is a virtue.
Wait, did that mod turn off? Wait a minute, I'm so confused. I'll be right back. Okay, so no, it's still on. Okay.
Be advised.
I
Visitors
guess
will
that
be
we
held
might get it
responsible for the
from making
behavior
the
of any robots
choices.
accompanying them.
Because one of the things that we have, there's only like one house mod, but it gives you house as like a field marshal, and then I think it gives you like another general, but I'm not sure. I know it gives you house as a field marshal, and that's what I was looking for. That's what I was like a little confused about, because I was like, where's house at? It's gonna be a few days, but I do want that. Frontline robots we gain organization for, which is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be using a lot more robots than anything else. So like no motorized and stuff. I think that means we don't need any of this. I don't know. No, I think the robots are pretty much good on their own, I do believe. So let's go with this. Work as needed. Ooh. We are small, so we're probably going to need more factory space. And then conversion. Okay, production. Yes, we're making these bad boys. What all can we make? Okay, the only thing that would be considered humans, I guess, would be air power. So we'll probably have to do that. The port companies, though, I guess that would change a bit. Let's do some caravans here. I guess we can still technically make motorized to do supply with motorized. Let's do infrastructure first. I know we get some free infrastructure, so let's not do... I think we get some free infrastructure. Let's do just 3s like this just to get those up a little bit, because we are a very small area.
Do not stand in the fountains.
Please do not stand in the fountains. We'll add generals and stuff to here in this a bit. Okay, perfect. Everything is set up. Super mutants rise. For years, the super mutant threat to the capital Wasteland was kept in check by Lion's Brotherhood of Steel. However, the mutants seem to reproduce just as fast as they are killed. This war of attrition is beginning to turn against the Brotherhood, as more and more mutants have been seen in the capital Wasteland. This could very well be the beginning of a difficult time for everyone in the capital Wasteland. Sucks for them. And I think that's because of the vault, right? The vault's causing that. Wait, so that's Judgment Day done. We're going to skip the Caps tutorial. The Great War. There was only ever one constant in Vegas, and it was change. I was almost fully prepared to prevent the apocalypse from touching my desert jewel, but without the platinum chip, I couldn't stop every missile. I prioritized protecting the suburbs in the few seconds I had to spare, so that gives us 4 civs. My laser defense targeted missiles headed for military industry. That gives us 3 mils. Ooh. Oh, that gives us... Okay, that gives us those in Nellis airfields. Or Air Force Base. Let's go with the 4 civs. That way we can build up our industry a bit faster with the civs. And then incomplete OS, we'll take that. So I want to say it's incomplete OS that gives us the one that I want. Or that gives us house and stuff. As a field marshal. Okay, incomplete OS. Unstable system. Without the platinum chip, I couldn't upgrade my Securitrons or my defenses. Numerous power cuts, rampant data corruption, and a coma were the result of my failure. I was faced with a painful choice. Reusing an older, very stable version of my pre-war OS or attempting to salvage and use an incomplete OS, which was designed to be more capable of addressing Wasteland threats. So, the older, the stable version, the old one, gives us 15% division organization and research speed. Incomplete OS, so the unstable OS, gives us a lot of attack, a lot of soft attack, hard attack. We lose defense, we lose org, and we lose research. I want to say org because we're not going to be using infantry. So I feel like that would hurt us a lot more in terms of our robots organizations. Okay, let's start making some Securitrons. I'm just going to get these going. Ooh, we can upgrade Vegas. Perfect. Let's promote that out. Okay, 3 families. Selecting the pawns. Before the war, Las Vegas was a city of dreams where fortunes were won and lost in an instant. To recapture that feeling and reap the profits, to draw a crowd from across the wasteland with bright neon lights, I need to reopen the casinos, and they needed families to run them. Vegas shall become the shining jewel of humanity's future. So reopening Gamora. Or Gamora? Is it Gamora or Garora? I think it's Gamora. Gamora. Yeah, okay. Or Gamora? Yeah, I think it's Gomora. Gomora? Gamora? I don't know. That's so weird. I think it's Gamora. Reopening Gamora. So, my first priority is my quest to rebuild Vegas. Was to wrest control of the city, or I think it's supposed to be wrestle control of the city, not rest control of the city. So I will say there is a lot of grammatical stuff and a lot of misspellings in this in Old World Blues. Um, so yeah, we will be seeing that. I saw that a lot in my first playthrough. So I'm going to be wrestle control of the city back from the dregs, who'd squatted in it for centuries. The outskirts could wait. The immediate area surrounding the Lucky 38, the coveted Vegas Strip, was fiercely contested by two tribes. Both Slitherkin and the Great Khans had a focus on drugs, and their shared business made them competitors and enemies. It was clear to me that I would have to choose one group over the other if I desired to unite the rest and claim the city for myself. Initial propositions to both groups came up lukewarm, with the prideful Great Khan or Khans rejecting me outright, and the Slitherkin dubious to my intentions. Then the fiercest fighting between them began, and I saw my opportunity. No doubt the tribe of my choosing would see reason after my Securitrons ejected the other from Vegas permanently. I desired a criminal element within Vegas to grease palms and run my black market smoothly and properly, like the Mafia used to before the Atom. However, even if I saved the Great Khans, I risked splitting them in two thanks to their stubborn Papa Khan. And as for Slitherkin, while they might seem more agreeable than the Great Khans, they were all that much more slippery. Their envious eyes said it all. Ultimately, I made my choice. So the Slitherkin were incredibly dangerous, and that is why I liked them so. Consequences be damned, I would have my Khanate. So we add the Omertas. So we get some decent stuff there. We lose a lot of stability. We'll get higher in reinforce rate with the Khans. But I know, or I think once I do this, like we get debuffs for these. But if we go like, let's say, Ultra Lux here, because that's what this one is. This is for, no. This one's for Gamora. We get the next event, which is Ultra Lux. So we have the Great Khan, so the False Khan here. And so this would give us the army chief for him. And then here we go. So we can modify it to get another 20% stability. So technically we would only lose 10% stability once we took that. Yeah, and then we would gain some other bonuses. And then bearing the hatchet, we get 3 units. I feel like the Omertas are the better choice here because we lose consumer goods, factories, factor, and then I guess that's technically gaining. No, I guess technically losing. We get 3 arms factories, but I like the resource gain. I like the production efficiency cap. We lose some stability, but overall, that and with the PP, I feel like that helps us a bit more, especially because I'd have to get rid of these units because I want to stick to my robots. So let's go with the Slitherkin for the Omertas, and that should give us another option here in a second. Yep. So nice, we upgraded New Vegas. Okay, reopening Ultra Lux. So after dealing with the largest confrontation Vegas had in decades, I wielded my newfound influence to great effect. Following my display of power, many disenfranchised groups approached me for support, while others made known their opposition to my actions for better or worse. I was making a name for myself in the Mojave. Of all the groups that became known to me, 2 piqued my interest at the time. The Fiends and a group whose name is better left unsaid. The former of the 2 were Vicious Raiders. Wait, the one that says better left unsaid, is this the cannibal ones? Yeah, white gloves. Yeah, these are the cannibals. The rich cannibal people. Drug addicts and utter savages. Their leader, Motor Runner, had a kind of criminal intelligence about him and had reigned supreme in Vegas, Vegas's ruined southern portions for years. However, despite their reputation for violence, the latter group was just as abhorrent, if not more so, cannibals. That's what they were, devourers of human bodies' forbidden fruits. They squatted in Vegas's peak of refinement, the Ultra Lux, and hid from the Mojave at large. I had a clear choice: either I beat the cannibalism out of my neighbors, or had the fiends show them how delectable their own innards were. The choice was simple. So I uplift the damned to become my white gloves. So the white gloves, which consumer good factories, trade factor opinion. I let the fiends paint the town red, so we lose stability, attack and defense on core territory, and resistance. Let's see. So that is these guys. So White Glove Society, their person gives us a lot of PP. Some spy stuff, monthly or wealthy contacts. So we get improve relations, maintain costs is cheaper, more trade deal opinion factor. We can have them abandon cannibalism, which we gain stability and we lose some more consumer goods factories, which is great. The human banquet. So we let them keep eating people. We lose stability, lose war support. It's a little harder to maintain relations, but we gain 5% division attack. If we go with the fiends, we get army XP, recruitable population factor, division recovery. Ooh, that's kind of looking nice. AI modifier though, focus on offensive plus 50%. So our AI will focus on offense a bit more. Skulls and suits, we get more attack and defense, yeah, on core territory, and then killer cologne, which is just more attack and stability on core territory. I kind of want to go White Glove Society because with the extra PP and the consumer goods factories, that would help us a lot more in the long run. So we're gonna do the white gloves for that choice. We'll just have them. We're gonna have them abandon cannibalism though. Reopening the tops. After cleaning up the Ultralux for better or for worse, I had one final casino to staff, the Tops. In its prime, the Tops was the place for the respectable middle-class working man. It did not offer carnal pleasures like its neighbors, Gomorrah, nor were the drinks as expensive as cigars, like in the Ultralux. It was a place where the stakes were low, the drinks were hard, and the stage was populated with class acts. My Vegas needed that. A place for common people, and to recreate that feeling of comfort, I'd need a classy crew. Thankfully, Vegas has no shortage of suave individuals looking to shortchange their fellow man. Two groups stuck out to me from amongst the rest: the Boot Raiders and the Kings. The former were a tribe of nomads who, at first glance, had nothing to do with pompadours and big band. However, an upstart among their ranks, Benny was looking to shake things up and modernize the group. On the other hand, although rambunctious and rowdy, the Kings were already everything I needed and more. Their stubborn leader might have refused to bow his head once, but perhaps my offer wasn't good enough. It was time for Swing to make a comeback. So, despite being a snake, Benny's intelligence proved irresistible. So we add Chairman, which grants more PP. We lose some recruitable population by 1%, but military leader cost is down by 30%. The Kings oozed old world style. The choice was simple. So we lose PP. Division training time is much faster, and we gain some stability. Okay, let's see what we get from these guys. So we have the Chairman, which is Benny. So with Benny, we get intelligence strength gain factor. So intel stuff. 2 off-map arms workshops. Benny's new deal, which grants Civ and land for it. That's not that great, honestly. The Kings, which grants more stability, more war support, construction speed across the board. So that's just not for Civ. That's all construction speed. Rebuilding West Side, so we get infrastructure, outposts, and I think this gives us an option, I want to say, to like make a decision. And then secure the North, which gives us infrastructure, outpost, and building slots. Honestly, those building slots are going to be massive for the small area that we have. We're going to go the Kings, which I think we've pretty much remade the original people in charge, right? Except for the Kings. I think it was it Benny's group that was originally in charge of the Tops? I can't remember. I don't think it was the Kings. I think it was Benny's group. I don't remember this one. I don't remember for the tops, but I know Gamora. I want to say it was these guys, and then Ultralux was definitely the White Glove Society. So yeah, let's go with the Kings, which is gonna hurt us for PP for a little bit, but outside of that, we should be fine.
Be advised, visitors will be held responsible for the behavior of any robots accompanying them.
Okay. Oh, this is a different mod that I have on, which really threw me off for a second because I have a game rule extended mod because I wanted to see what the game rules were. I forgot I still have it on because it's on this by default, which is hilarious. I was so confused at first, but this is for base game. Allies will not send any extra troops into Poland, France, or Benelux until France caps. Okay, expansion inwards or outwards, because that was something that I have set because I wanted to try to make the AI stronger in this. So I was like, let me see if I can. My new Vegas's was slowly coming together despite my eerily awakening, but decisions remained. I could either focus on my attention on creating a rich inner Vegas and a poor free side, or I could attempt to include all of Vegas into my grand vision. So inner Vegas was my priority. It was predicted to make the most profit. So we get 2 civs, 1 arms workshop in New Vegas. Improving outer Vegas would bolster support. So we get infrastructure in Nellis, Ruby, and Jacobstown. We get 6 infrastructure pretty much everywhere. So 2 civs, 1 arms. We get some building slots. Ooh, like I said, those building slots would be nice. I don't think we can. Can we build infrastructure in Ruby Hill? We can't. Can we build anything in Ruby Hill? We can't either. Huh. Which there is some scrap here. I don't know then. Let's go with New Vegas because we get the building slots. Okay, here we go. So we could go Old Authority, which could give us some extra stuff here because Good Business is actually really good because that gives us a lot of bottle caps to start off. I do like the Sky Reaver one there to try to take Area 51. We could take House out of power, but I would rather not. I want to keep House in power. But I do like the idea of this. This is kind of cool though. Cuz I didn't really look at this too much. It's pretty much the choices you can make at the end of New Vegas, pretty much. Like, you can work with House, or you can, like, go new management. You can, like, give the chip to House, or go with, like, Yes Man and stuff like that to take over. But actually, let's do this. Let's go with doing these guys. Which one will help me the most? Because it's going to keep these locked out, so we have to go these routes. This will give us the early infrastructure, which would be nice too. The Omertas, but the extra PP would also be really good because to stack the PP as early as we can. Let's go with Ultralux first. That way, like I said, we could stack the extra PP. And then we're going to go 10 factories into the Securitrons. And looks like New Vegas can be upgraded again. Yep, promote node. Perfect. Oh. Oh, it crashed. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And it didn't crash again, so that's at least good. Never mind. Okay, we're back. So apparently the game did not like the better AI mod or the smarter AI mod, because I tried them both just to see. Yeah, no, past February 4th, it did not like either of them at all. And yeah. So the nice thing is you actually get some caps and then some either factories or building slots from these. If you take the first ones, but I guess we're going to be taking these ones first and then throwing them into power when we get enough PP, because the only way you can move past those is with more PP. I want to look at engineering. let's go with the dedicated mechanics now. Oh yeah, for some reason, like I said, it doesn't show how many caps I have. I don't know which mod ended up breaking that. But like I said, I do have a lot of them. So 149,000 caps. We're making a decent amount, which I know with this house playthrough, you have what's this, the tourist trade. So you want to try to get more tourists to join you. So you have to pretty much spend money to make money. Because you make extra money and stuff based on the amount of tourists you have. And then you're pretty much fighting with New Reno to gain their tourists. So you take tourists from them pretty much. And we're going to need manpower. Okay, let's see what we have here. So, yeah, so we're going to go... Oh, that extra factory output would be nice. But the longer we have our population modifiers, the more people we can actually get from it is the thing. Oh, yeah, we have this too. So we have support units for robots. So this way we could put robots into support units. So when we get the tech pretty much for it, we can pretty much take these, which it does other ones too, which is awesome. So that way, that'll help us stick with our, just straight up robot playthrough that I kind of want to go through. One of the factions that we have, I do believe, I don't know where they're at, though. I think they're small in the beginning. Yeah, the Nuka-Cola Gigafactory. It's literally a Nuka-Cola factory that tries to expand itself and stuff, which I find hilarious. Okay, so it doesn't have that large of a tree. But yeah, it's a Nuka-Cola factory that wants to expand. I thought that was a hilarious faction to have in here. Okay, so we have enough to do the next one. Who do we need in charge, though, to be able to take this? It is Majori? Okay, so we have to find Majori. No. So anyone here is Phillips. Philip! What are you doing, Philip? Oh, there they are. So this will get us extra PP and stuff. Who are the other ones anyway? So for Mr. New Vegas, that's actually nice. Tourism profits up and recruitable population factor. But to go to the next one, we need this. Because we take wealthy contacts and then we can get rid of cannibalism, which will help us with our consumer goods factory count. I don't know. Do I want to finish this one off first? No, let's save some time then, and let's go with one of these. We have them in power, though, so we can take them when we need them. I think Gamora is the one I want to go. Yeah, extra PP gain there, so we'll go with that next. And then, yeah, like I said, we have the Enclave here. So I'm wondering, frontline platoons, does that only count infantry or does that count robots? Because I've noticed there is like frontline robots also. That's what it calls. Like that's what it calls it. I want to say I can get robots with these through this, right? Let me see. Oh, we also have this too, so we can like adopt other tactics for like robots and stuff, which it does hurt us a little bit in research for a good bit, as you can see, but it can help us with some bonuses. Spec Ops support for fire team. Power armor support. Not what I want. There we go. Heavy robot support. So once we get some more heavy robots, we can do heavy robot support teams. Yeah, so heavy fire team robot support. So once we get... Oh, it has one of the following must be true. So we have Century Bot Mark 1, right? We would just need the other one. But it gets us more robot support teams, which is great. Century Bot Mark 1 should be the one that we have. Let me look. That should be the one we start with. Oh, wait, no, that's Securitron. What's it talking about? It's not talking about the Protectrons. Huh. Oh, is it talking about Sentry Bot Mark 1? Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, I'm just a little dumb on that case. Okay, let's go with the bipedal lifter then. We'll get that going so we can get that a little bit quicker. What other ones are... Oh, okay, there goes Gamora. So we could take the Amata. That gets us an off-map factory also. The Washington Brotherhood. Oh, we also have the mod. I think that expands the Yakuza. And expands them, I want to say. I don't know if it changes this tree to a different one, because this is all their tree looks like. Or if it's a whole different faction. It might be maybe with the Shi. But I thought it was the Yakuza that it changes. Well, like I said, I could be wrong on that. Going the Shi, going like the Brotherhood for the Shi would actually be kind of cool. Oh, they also have the Lost Hills stuff too. So Chaos in the Navarro territories. Yeah, that's always seems to always happen. And it's funny because as I'm looking at the Shi is where this happened. Let's go population again. Something I'm wondering though in this playthrough, because if you remember on our last playthrough as the Enclave, the Mojave chapter actually beat the Mojave territories and held all of this. It was the reason why the Battle of Hoover Dam actually didn't take place. Funny enough. Okay, so we have the Automatas done. So we would need who? So just the Immorters. Okay. Which we do not. Okay, we'll have to save some PP there. Let's go the tops then next. So that gets us 2 more building slots and some more money. Okay, that's just urbanization projects. We don't really care for that. See, we could buy guns and stuff, but we just can't really, like, use them? I guess we technically can with the robots since we get those support teams going. For 100 days, we lose some development and stuff, but we gain 4,000. How developed are you? You're level 7, you can go to level 8. I don't want to spend the... Let's not do that for more tourists at the moment. Let's try to save that, just so I can get my... Just so I can get that developed a lot better. Yeah, because it looks like this one and the large one hurts us for development for a lot of days. For a whole lot of days. Okay, so the tops one is done. So now we can throw in... Okay, now where's the Omertas at? No, no. Where are you at? It wasn't Nero, was it? It says for the Omertas, but I don't think it was Nero's name. Let me go relook. Okay, so it is Nero. Okay, I am just a little dumb there. Okay, so I do need Nero in power to continue that. So want to make sure I actually got it right was the thing. We lose some stability, but we gain production efficiency cap and resources. And then we'll take this before we go here, just so we can get the extra PP gain. Followers of the Apocalypse. Do I allow the followers, because we didn't do it last time in our other playthrough. I think we'll let them stay this time. So following their recent establishment in our neighboring rivals, a group of humanitarian pacifists who dubbed themselves the followers of the Apocalypse have begun trickling into our lands. Their aim is seemingly noble: to provide service to those in need, ranging from medical care to agricultural advice. They care for the parts of society we prefer to forget, be them homeless or junkies, and are accepting of all that have no one left to turn to. On this front alone, we have no qualms with them. After all, who would refuse free medical supplies? Problems only start to arise when you look closely at our neighbors, where the followers have been established for a while. Support for any sort of war amongst the people of these nations is slipping, as they prefer to stay on their homesteads and practice their new medicines. I mean, honestly, that works for us. We're robots. Now, given, in the game, it doesn't differentiate like human frontline troops and stuff, but RP wise, our troops are going to be robots, not people. There's even some indication that the followers accept seditious anarchists into their ranks who are intent on either burning our nation to the ground or seizing power themselves. We may need to keep an eye on them, therefore, if we decide to tolerate the followers remaining in our land. Once established in a nation, the followers appear very difficult to uproot. We must therefore decide swiftly before they have a chance to settle down properly, whether or not we should welcome these followers of the apocalypse and their strange beliefs into our lands. Accepting them will undoubtedly bring benefit, but at what long-term cost? Let them come, they'll only do good. We only allow the followers of the apocalypse to settle on our lands without impudence. The followers are a group that will allow us to use special powerful decisions to gain certain benefits. However, if we are cruel, wicked, and bloodthirsty, they might have demands of their own to make of us. We're going to allow them because we didn't allow them before. So I do want to see what kind of stuff that they have there. So we get more organization for frontline robots. Cheaper production costs. Ouch, though. Did this do that too? Yeah, minus 15% on population factor. I mean, we have a lot of PP at the, or population at the moment. How much population do these take? 25 manpower. What is that compared to like infantry division? 200. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That doesn't matter too much. It's only 5 units though, but those 5 units have decent soft and hard attack. Yeah, oh god, yeah, okay. We just got to keep up with production. If we can keep up with production, we are good to go. Restore Creech Air Force Base, which 4 civs, a little bit of manpower, and money. You know, we have the money. Let's do it. The only thing that's going to suck is we're going to lose 4 civs for a little bit, but that's fine because we have our infrastructure. We've upgraded it a good bit. So we're at 5, 5, 5. That's going to be 4. Let's upgrade that to 5. And then after that, let's build like 2 civs. Actually, no, we're not going to build any civs in Jacobstown. I'm going to leave that one alone. But we'll build 4 more civs then. Research. Let's go. This will help us with recruitable population factor and output and max factories in a state. Even though it's going to take us a minute to get through. As much as I don't want to do this right now, let's spend the PP to promote this. Because the higher we can get the city level, the more money we can make, the more trade routes. Actually, let me look at my trade routes. Okay, so growth in New Vegas. Oh, we don't have any trade routes right now? Okay, let's see what we have here then. Let's make us some money. So the hub, the hub, North Phoenix. And, okay, so we only had 2 active. So we have the hub and North Phoenix that we're currently trading with. We have, like, no information on these guys' troops here. I don't like that. On the Sky Reavers troop. So we need Area 51. There's also, I think one of the mods we're using does different things with the Guardians. I want to say TV Town is one. I don't know who else after that. But I want to say TV Town is one. One of you guys actually recommended me to play TV Town. And kind of like gave me a little bit of a rundown of what they do. Oh, we get 500 units of 9mm submachine guns and 3 off-map arms factories. You know, let's do it. Because we are still waiting on some PP for the other guy. Because we're going to have to put somebody in power for the Kings, too. To go down the rest of this. Even though we could technically take this right now, but... like, outside of the 1 civ, it doesn't really do much for us until we can put that guy in power. Let's go... 73 days. Let's get that extra manpower. I want to stack manpower right now. Because I do want to take the Sky Reavers soon before somebody else does or tries to. I kind of want to play as the Yakuza territories at some point too. I like that. I like the faction. I like how different the Yakuza faction is and the Shi faction is in the Fallout universe, because you don't really get to see much of like the communist stuff and everything. Oh, is the Ruby Enclave gonna lose? Wait, what? Wait, what? Did they split in half? Ruby Valley Enclave, Ruby Valley Refuge. They're in a faction together. Oh, they're a puppet. Why did the Enclave split themselves in half and make them a puppet? And make the other group a puppet? Huh. I wonder why that is. Why did they do that? I'm gonna have to play these guys at some point too, to see like what the reasoning behind that is. Whoever did the art for their national focus tree, dude, I love it. These look so cool. I actually really like it a lot. Wait, oh, they have an Area 51 one also. That's cool. Huh. Okay, I dig that. That's cool. I hope they don't get smacked down here in a second, though. I'm gonna be kind of sad if they do. Okay, let's do resource efficiency gain. Because I'd very much like for them to win. Because I'd like to see what they become. But it kind of looks like they're hurting a little bit over here. Okay, so we finished that. Let's take the kings now, because we're like right here on PP. Tourism population increased. So, welcome to our show, Around the Waste. It's your host, Bryce, and oh boy, do we have some new interesting places for you to visit in our today's episode. I think it's supposed to be in our episode today, but they swapped those two words around, so we get 0.2% monthly increase and development points in New Vegas. And boom, we get another Securitron. How's our others looking? Because I know we're probably, yeah, we only had enough for one. But we do have some more mills now. Once the production efficiency cap gets higher on these, that'll be much better. Let's pay the 50,000 caps for that. Get another 1,000 tourists. Oh, wait, these are political action, so we can produce. Oh, okay, I see what this is now, yeah. Expel the Rift Raft, so we lose stability, we lose PP for 90 days, lose manpower for 90 days, but we gain stability. Our stability and war support are kind of rough. Ah, okay. Oh, we lose 2 production of this if we grant them bases, and then we can escort their caravans. Because like I said, I want them to stay. I'm not going to placate them, though. That's something I won't do. If they stay with that, then they stay. If they don't, they don't. I'll let them get established. Or try to, at least. Let's go with this for more manpower. Okie dokie. Let's grab... Who's the guy for... Okay, because Philip is the White Glove Society, but it's not the one that we needed. Who's the one that we need for the... Oh, we don't have him yet. The King... Okay, so it's just... His name's the King. So when this is finished, we can grab the King. For a hundo. The followers established themselves. Having failed to work out that we were behind efforts to take advantage of them, the followers of the apocalypse have finally spread completely through our nation. They now occupy a number of forts, towers, and bases across the country, using them as medical centers and knowledge hubs to assist local populations. Sure enough, populations are expanding as babies and battle-wounded alike are nurtured back to health by these eerie doctors. Local farmers are growing bumper crops thanks to the expansive agricultural knowledge the followers seem to possess. With these benefits come drawbacks, however. And slowly but surely, the followers' ideals are seeping out into the settlements they assist. More and more young men are laying down their arms, seeing agriculture as a more profitable enterprise. Young children are being taught basic medicine. All those who gain some knowledge from the followers remember their debts. And as a result, the influence of the followers is gradually increasing. We should be able to hold this at bay and still reap rewards from the followers' presence, but we must be wary. Our relationship with the followers will be mutually beneficial, so we get replaced followers spreading with the followers of the apocalypse. We lose some PP, we gain a lot of monthly population, we gain stability, we lose war support. Okay. Now, what options do we have here? So we can petition for follower technology, which gets us 10% for only 50 days. But I guess that's a decent amount, though. And their influence goes... Or is that influence? Yeah, their influence will go up by 5. So the current influence of the followers in our country is 20. So now that they're established in our nation, we can interact with the followers without fear that they might leave us. They're willing to provide us with goods and services for the benefits of our people, but this will increase their influence within our nation, which may open up demands. Okay, so the higher their influence gets, the more demands they'll make of us. I see. Oh, we can get a free civ from this? Oh, buddy. But like I said, their demands will go up is the issue. We'll hold off on that at the moment. I don't want them making demands of me right now when I'm just trying to get established currently with everything. Pacer. Ooh, that's some nice PP gain there, but I need the king. Okay, there's the king. So stability, war support, and construction speed. And now we could take rebuilding west side, so we'll gain free infrastructure, outposts, and building slots. That'll be really nice. We need 125 Securitrons per unit. So that's gonna be kind of rough. I think there's... I know I saw something over here for it. No. Oh, no, it was this one, yeah. When I was looking at this earlier. Because we can go down this, and then we have some more development. But I think it's these, right? There was one of these that I think that gives us... Yeah, this. So the first batch, we can get 400 units of Securitrons. They're just the basic Securitrons, but they are still good for us. Let's go with... That's for foundries. Production growth and production cap. That could help us a lot, but let's go with the factory production right now. Because I'm needing to produce these Securitrons faster. Gordon of Gecko selected in Vault City. Okay, so that's the leader of Vault City. So improved fertilizer, manpower, monthly pop. The Slantier. I kind of want to play the Slantier at some point, because I loved these. Oh, they have like nothing on their focus tree. I wonder if there's a mod for Slantier that expands them. I would love to take this, but 434 days. Like, we are so far ahead if we take that. Like, it's going to take a minute. We have a lot of pop. Let's go peak efficiency. We lose 15% again, but overall, I feel like we're good, especially since we're taking the other ones. Ouch, the Yakuza just declared war on the Guardians? I don't see that working out for you. Well, I think the Yakuza are a power armor faction too, right? I know the Guardians definitely are. But I think they are also. Huh. Come on, autosave. There we go. Oh, that's right. I needed to get this going because this needs, yeah, this will count down now. So once that goes, we can actually start scavenging also. So New Canaan has defeated the Fairfield Warband. Dude, I feel like the Yakuza is probably going to need to lose that. I want the Yakuza to expand, though. I want them to actually win that, but I don't think they will. They might. Like I said, hopefully they do. Let's go with this. We're going to take Diplomatic 1 for more PP gain. Nothing's moving. They're not fighting across their front either. They're at war, right? Are they just having a border war? Nope, they're at war. They're also at war against the Sons of Kaga. Oh, but I think they're also at war too. Accidentally just clicked that. If I go Old Authority, what does that give me? So add Loyal Subordinates, which grants PP gain, stability. Okay, so it adds a decent amount of stuff. That could help us too. Because we could take this for an extra 15%. Well, actually, we're at 76% stability now. I might save that for if we have drops in stability at some point. Because that does go down that way, but we need more units first, is the thing. Yeah. Because we can go through this pretty quickly to get down here for the Securitron bonuses. What else do we have around here? Ooh, that lowers training time too. So max training and lowers training. Oh, that's actually great. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Doesn't seem like there's as much reading in New Vegas' stuff, which makes me a little happy because we did a lot of reading before. Okay, Mr. House, let's see what kind of bonuses we can get you. So, I would like to see more robot stuff. But these are the field commander traits over here, or the field marshal traits. Max planning might be good, because max planning gets us more bonuses when we attack. But that Orgloss when moving is also nice, but we'd have to take one of these beforehand, which is also kind of eh. Going this is also good, but he already can hold up to 5, and each one can hold 20. God, this is kind of a hard decision to make. Oh, we can get 10% max. Oh, yeah, he already has robotics expert. Okay, let's go cunning leader, because that gets us a 10% max planning for everybody. Terrain penalty. Ah, wait, I have a mod that's supposed to change terrain stuff. I think it adds stuff to terrain. Yeah, because I can see your combat width has changed. Movement cost within terrain type. Because it's the better mechanics terrain mod that I added. Which it does seem to actually be working pretty well. So that is actually nice. Okay. So then that might be a good buff for us to take then. Because this will give it to everybody under him. I don't plan to be fighting within my core territory. So it's like, I don't think I really need it. I could go inspirational. We don't have many field marshals either, though, too. So yeah, cult of personality, get it. Okay, there we go. And now Victor over here. Let me unpause. I'll let that run while I make a decisions here. So Victor is a level 5 also. You, good sir, are also going to get robotics expert, so our frontline robots will be stronger. I could turn Victor into a field marshal also at some point, which could help a lot. I kind of want to give him local leader too, because that would go from 20 to 26. Because I feel like once we get production going, it's gonna be like we'll start pumping out robots like crazy. Yeah, let's go local leader. Orgloss when moving minus 15%, and it's not specifically towards motorized and stuff. So that also might be really good. I'm gonna possibly hold off on this one, maybe? I don't know. It's such a hard decision sometimes for what bonuses to take. It really is. So we're slowly producing more. How many do I want before I take on this fight? So let's see. So here we would have 1 per square. We would get out here. We would at least need 4 per square here if we get out this long ways. At least 6 to 8 Securitrons is what I feel like I would need to take this. Oh, North Phoenix. Did we already set one for North Phoenix? Or did it just get upgraded? Organizations request increased production capacity of what? They want more mills. So various economical partners established in our trade hubs have submitted a request to increase our military production capabilities. If we are to fulfill those increased quotas, our economic estimates 17 mills will be required. If these demands are fulfilled, they promise us increased trade traffic as well as some under-the-table rewards for being so kind. Okay, so build more mills is what they want. And they want 17. So let's abandon cannibalism now. I think I could see it here. Right? I think I went past it, didn't I? Ooh, 4 days in the Air Force base is back up. Let me unpause and see if it pops. I thought it normally showed, and it was like counting down. Okay, we went to the next day because like I said, I want to see if it shows up. Or is it this? No, okay, it's not state. It's not under state projects. That's the tourist one. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we have 14 mills right now. They want 17. So we just need 3 more mills. We're upgrading our infrastructure right now. Yeah, let's do 2 and 2. Actually, wait, no, don't build these here. Because we have 70% in Jacobstown for infrastructure now. I love how Jacobstown has better infrastructure than we do. The defenses are online. Our recon team triggered the base's automated defense system during their sweep, but were thankfully able to deal with them with minimal damage thanks to multiple anti-tank rifle squads deployed alongside them. They are reporting in, but it seems they took minimal casualties, mostly from... Okay, so this is... So we lose 2% research speed for 60 days. That's just from bringing the base online. I see. Is there another thing for that, or is that just it for that base? I think that was it. Yeah, because that just gives us an Air Force base now, so that's really good, even though we don't have air. Let's go and grab one of these. I think it was you, right? I think it was Mr. Vegas that I wanted. No, it wasn't you. There was another guy that gives, yeah, the .15 PP for Pacer. Yep. Okay, how's the Yakuza doing over here? I want to look at them real quick again. Oh, as I say that and I look back over, I see them lose one. The Enclave, the Ruby Enclave has not moved. These 2 were taken, and then that's been it. I'm hoping they don't die out, man. Mr. Bishop retains power in New Reno. After a series of minor scrimmages between the rival families, the reason why I'm reading this one with New Reno is because, you know, we did the whole thing with New Reno last time, so I kind of want to see the differences New Reno will take with Mr. Bishop outside of the Western Enclave. Has secured its family leading position in New Reno, foreclosing any potential power plays by the city's other factions. With New Reno finally united under a single family, after decades of infighting, one of the West's largest cities is poised to begin a campaign of expansion in Nevada. Which means we're probably going to start fighting with New Reno over tourists. They might start expanding their tourism stuff. The bishops have promised to bring the biggest little city closer to the new California Republic, having already formalized the city's status as an associated territory earlier today. Time will tell if this is the beginning of Reno's ascension to the Republic. Okay. Which we also get that decision. I think we can ask for statehood. Yeah, so we can apply for statehood, and then we can, like, evade taxes and stuff, funny enough. But I think we can't do that if we do one of these other things. Yeah, so this right here. So I don't think we can be a member of the NCR. New Vegas gives military access to Mojave territory. Gets event expeditionary delivery. I don't know if that's what that actually means or not, honestly. Like if we are, or the Mojave territory is. Like if Caesar like wins the Battle of Hoover Dam or something like that. Okay, let's go with this, because these get better as time goes on too. Like these little upgrades here. Actually, what's down here? I didn't go all the way down. Wait, what? max training is plus 25%. So does that mean they get stronger training? Have I not gone down this way before? Like, did I not scroll all the way down? I don't remember scrolling all the way down before. Dude, I'm missing out on some stuff here. We don't need the max factories yet. This max training, though, and then that army XP daily. Okay, let's take this. Okay, I got a lot out of you. That's some good research right there. Oh, we can actually see them now. So, infantry, they have a support heavy weapons team, and then a demolitions team support. Okay. So the Sky Reavers aren't messing around too much. And that does tell me that the mod that I was using before for the divisions wasn't actually working. Because I don't have it on now, as you can see up here. So that means it's not actually in place, because this is what was basic for like most people. Okay, so we're opening up the Lucky 38 now.
Good to see you.
Beautiful, beautiful. We got another one. I do need to look at some of these other things here, because some of these will actually help us a lot. I know there's one that I need to look for, because it's only one that, like, I think city-states can take, which technically we are a city-state, so it allows us to take it. I can't remember what it was under, though, is the issue. But it gives us really good bonuses as a city-state. Wait, was it that one? No, that's welfare. God, I feel like I looked past it. Was it this? No. That's bureaucracy stuff. Ooh, that gets us some PP bonuses, too. Wait, it might be down here. It's not. Where is this? I saw it before when I did the Enclave, but it wouldn't let us actually take it. And then I saw it again when I did my kind of like when I made sure that the game would start and stuff and wouldn't crash originally. Oh, here it is. Is it? Wait. No, this isn't it. Oh, it's literally right here. Whoops, I was looking way below this. So this is the government formations. Which, yeah, we have, like, you know, a lot of these other ones here. But, because we're a city-state, and look at these bonuses. We get some crazy bonuses as a city-state like that. Yep. That is beautiful. I totally forgot about that, if I'm being honest. Exploration for technology. Oh, okay, so this is the treasure trove or Pandora's box. We have to give infantry equipment and stuff. Hopefully, we get treasure trove here. So, the heads of Van Graffs have asked us to sponsor a scavenging party into a ruined research facility nearby. They think there is a large trove of old world equipment that could allow them to develop new processes and maintain an edge on the market. In return for sponsorship, they will share the knowledge gained with us. Though, there is a chance our party is deterred or worse by facility defenses. Our current equipment should be up to the challenge. So find a leader for the party. So 52%. So we have a half and half almost for treasure trove or Pandora's box. So we've opened up the Lucky 38. And then I need to go for first batch here, because that'll allow me to pump out some Securitrons divisions, and then that'll allow me to actually get enough units to feel comfortable to attack the Sky Reavers. I don't want that right now. Let's actually go back to civilized tech, because like I said, I want to go down here. Gives a little bit of percentage on that. What do these other ones give us? Infantry armor. So does that add more hardness to our infantry, I guess? These are research bonuses But we're not using infantry, so I don't know if it counts robots as infantry or not. Okay, so we have 5 units now. Okay, so there goes standing army research. And then I want to go army experience gain.
If it isn't our favorite VIP.
Okay, there we go. We got 6 now. We got 6 Securitrons. We have a surplus of like 25. Let's... What is that? 4... Okay, so once we finish the 1 batch thing... Ooh. Yeah, that'll give us at least 4 more units of Securitrons. We'll easily be able to take that, I feel like, then. I feel like we'll definitely be strong enough to take that, then. Let's go with the thruster engines, because that gives us some bonuses to our robots there. Anti-tank weaponry equipment, infantry equipment. Let's go with this. And then robots, we did the bipedal lifters. We'll have to start producing those in a bit, too. Ah, these take so long. Let's look at some other stuff. Let's look at air. Let's start getting some of this air research done. Oh, that's Texan stuff. No, the Texan Brotherhood's still alive. The Alamo chapter. Oh, yeah, these are the ones that were fighting the waves of robots. In my other playthrough, these guys died. I think their story is to die, funny enough, the Alamo chapter. Or maybe not, I don't know. It's cool, though. I love the amount of, like, Brotherhood chapters and stuff that are around. Here, oh, here's Eden. Not the Eden I thought it was. Okay. So we got some robot stuff there. So this will lower our production costs for everything. We get 3 off-map arms factories, too, from that. That's actually super nice. We get infrastructure from everywhere there. But what we need is first batch. We get 400 units of Securitrons. Let's spend some more costs here for PP. We can get a 0.40 there. We get some more division org here, though. Lower training time here. But we can get weekly stability bonuses here. Okay. Spending PP to make PP in the future. Blue Rose Society. A lot of wars going on. Oh, there's the last patrol. I was wondering where these guys were actually located, because somebody also made a recommendation for this. Because when we got this guy as a field marshal, I think he was a level 9 field marshal, which is funny because me and him share the same first name. So that also sounds pretty cool to take him.
Enjoy all the Vegas Strip has to offer.
As we're just like pooping out Securitrons. I need to do the platinum chip though as quickly as possible also. NCR victories in Navarro. Okay, so they ended up defeating the She guys. We'll take this. Let's go urbanization.
Enjoy your time on the Vegas Strip.
Oh, whoops, nope, wrong thing. Let's add some more units here, because like I said, once we get that done. Okay, maybe we didn't need that. Oh! The Navarro chapter is fighting the Mojave territories, and it looks like they're winning. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping they would win, because I would like to see the Battle of Hoover Dam take place. Yep. Yeah, okay. Apparently that was really easy for the Mojave chapter. Okay, we can actually upgrade the node here, and then I need to take this. That's a 0.40 PP that we can gain now from that. But yeah, do give me ideas for like a goal. Because I just couldn't really think of one, honestly. We can start stacking research bonuses there. See, these will give me higher consumer goods factories. We'll take that 5% though, for what little PP that actually costs us. Okay, nice. We had the first batch.
Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
Wonderful. Nice. Yeah, that filled up all 3 of these other units here. And then that's going to be the last of the Securitrons we're going to produce at the moment. Okay. Now that we have that, let's start going down Old Authority, and then we're going to go declare war on the Sky Reavers this episode. Well, that's a lot more. I have a lot more than I was expecting. But the training time for robots is also very tiny. Oh, I did not realize how much resources we actually were down right now. We need more advanced components. That's kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. 26% war support too is also kind of hurting. Let me start spending some money on this too to get more tourists. Okay. Yeah, I need the development to keep going on this before I start taking the other ones, because I want to get it developed like crazy. Oh, did that finish? I didn't think about that. Where is... Okay, I think it did. Oh, heavy robot support now, so we can now put heavy robots in there, but we need... What resources are we currently missing? So scrap metal, circuitry, advanced components. So scrap metal we can get from some of these foundries. Yeah, we cannot build in Ruby Hill. It's something that's like kind of like it has 9 slots, so we can't do anything there with it. Okay, so we can build 3 there. Honestly, with how many slots we have right now, we'll build 3 everywhere. Just to kind of help us with that. We need more tech for these. So those other things that were down, like circuitry and stuff, we're just gonna have to deal with. But at least with the metal, we'll be good to go. The robot army is building. And then we can keep a surplus. Yep. We'll keep a surplus of robots. Because what I'm thinking about doing, I kind of want to add... Oh, we don't have any army XP. Whoops. I kind of forgot about that. Let's try to add some more stuff here, too. Because I know we could take some extra bonuses through Council of the Army. Oh, that's army experience gain, not daily gain. So soft attacks. This is just for security robots. So our Securitrons should get those bonuses. Okay, there goes Old Authority popped. Let's go Outer Strip Politics. You know, what is this? New Reno anti-advertisement. So we lose 12 caps per. New Reno will lose 5,000 tourists. We gain 3,000 tourists. It costs a lot of money, but let's do it. And then we lose 6 passive income. Let's do it. I'm just trying not to hurt my. I'm trying not to hurt my development costs right now. Is what I'm really trying to do. How much money do we have on hand? We have 179K still. Okay, perfect. Because we're gonna need some to do some developments here in a bit once we take this area. Let's upgrade our urban planning for more max factories. Hostile takeover of Petro Chico. That actually happened before in other playthrough too. Okay, let's go part standardization. Gives us monthly population growth. 3% research speed, let's take that. We're going into a technocracy. Oh, they got some units over there. They're actually training these units too. They have weapons team and demolitions team. Those demolition teams will actually hurt a little bit. I'm going to train up a few more of these. I don't want to get too far into... God, what's it called? Into negatives for my surplus, because we're going to be losing these guys on the battlefield. Could add hardness to security robots too. Let's do that. Hey, we got 5 army XP out of nowhere. Let's add 1 more security robot. We lose... Oh god, we only have 40 org as a whole on our robots here. Okay. Perfect. Oh, because I need the barrage before I could take these. Okay. So we'll take that, and then we'll go with the lightweight materials. Because I want to get fighters at least to control the air. It's something that I want to do. I wonder how much stronger, though, our Securitrons will get with the platinum chip upgrades. Like, is it going to make them a lot stronger? Or just, like, a little stronger? What's our passive caps income right now? Oh, well, we're making a lot of caps just from trade nodes alone. Okay. Let's do some military spending. Oh, we'd spend 150k, though. Nah, we don't need it right now. We have 2.8 thousand pop, so we should be good. Okay, Secure the North is finished. Now, I'm gonna wait for their organization to go up. This way we can hit them as hard as we can. Did he just preemptively last stand? That's actually... Dude, I scared the AI into pre-last standing. So we have free economic zone. Or apply for statehood to the NCR. Oh, I just thought about this. Since, the Mojave chapter 1, this battle here, I can go to war against these guys, take Hoover Dam, and not go to war against the NCR, and have Hoover Dam and stuff, and Helios 1. Ooh, okay. The only thing that'd be kind of dangerous is being bordered with Caesar's Legion. That's not a bad idea. Let's go with clean the suburbs up. And, okay, their org is up. Let's now go to war. I don't see them being that strong. Pandora's box. Ah, we didn't get the treasure trove. When our men descended into the depths of the research facility, scouted by Van Graffs, most of them never returned. A member of the party reports being ambushed by sentry bots soon after setting foot in the inner laboratory. Thankfully, a few brave soldiers made it home, so plus 50 manpower, 40 units of infantry equipment is added to the stockpile, so we got that back. And hey, at least we got some army XP from that, I guess. So that's not bad. I'll be right back. I can't remember what this button is. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to take a screenshot. For this, which actually I kind of want to line this up better because I might do something like this, what I normally do for my IFZ videos, because I like this a little better. Oh, and if you want to like disappear the hub for yourself to do this, it's Control F9. Okay, let's see how this goes. So we are winning in these battles. We're losing some of these assaults, though. But yeah, their org's down. Ooh, wait, stop. Surround these guys over here in the corner. And then I need one of you to stop them from moving. Oh, I was wondering why I couldn't see anything. I forgot 3D units are turned off right now. Okay, there we go. Okay, stop him from moving. No, keep moving. I need one of you to push into there. Tourism season results. So, welcome to our show, Around the Waste. It's your host, Bryce, and oh boy, do we have some interesting places for you to visit in our today's episode. That doesn't sound right. I don't know. Maybe that is actually how you say that. In our today's episode. In our episode today. I feel like that just sounds so much better. New Vegas. I bet everyone listening right now knows about the big city in the Mojave Desert, which, thanks to the mastermind plans of Mr. House, has survived the Great War. In this beautiful and shiny city, you will find anything that fits your needs. You feel lucky and have some spare caps? Come down to, oh my, what a big choice. Ultralux, Gamora, The Tops, Atomic Wrangler. I bet those casinos will be the most amazing establishments you'll ever see by this part of the whole world, and probably the most pocket emptying. Haha. Visit New Vegas right now, and it will be a visit of your lifetime. Let the money roll in. So because we have more tourists than our opponent, which should be New Reno, we gain 1,000 bottle caps for every 1,000 tourists. So 1,000 tourists, 25% of our current tourist count have been satisfied enough with our city and left, gain 90,000 bottle caps. New Vegas add plus 10 development to New Vegas. Let's go. We get some more development points too. That is actually beautiful. I do not want to trade with more people, so that can take a back seat. Civilian factory use for modern sewage. Is that for overall, God, what's it called? Consumer goods factories? Let's see, we currently have 12. When that research finishes, I actually want to see that, to see. Oh, I kind of like this, too, is like possibly like a screenshot. Seeing our Securitrons roll out. Nice. Okay, we surrounded these guys. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get rid of most of these guys first before they could actually fully move out of there. Oh. Okay, clean up the suburbs. Brawling in the sewers. Recently, House has become aware that there is a illegal fighting ring located near the strip known as the Thorn. While normally this wouldn't be of note, lately the Thorn has been diverting quite a bit of tourism from the strip. We will need to do something about this if we wish to ensure we keep our profit margins high. Let's kick them out of Dodge. They are a threat to us. So Nellis Air Force Base gets 3 building slots. Bring that entertainment inside of the strip. Ooh, so 3 building slots. Nellis Air Force Base. What's our current slottage looking like? 13. We will be taking this area, but I feel like it's also probably wouldn't be that great in terms of building slottage. But development, though. 1 point to development, which is this. So economic development allows a node to progress beyond level 8, which is 3.3. So the more infrastructure we have in the New Vegas area also ups the amount of development for it too. So our development value is 75K. So development value of New Vegas economic node currently 44,000 bottle caps. Out of that, we collect 75 bottle caps. 70%. Okay, so we collect 70% of whatever the economic node value is. I see. Okay, so state development modifier 0. Country development modifier is 20%. So the main economic node of New Vegas 50%. That's cool. I'm gonna go with development. Oh yeah, that just pushed us to 100%. So let's upgrade that now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm like at an in-between on going this or statehood. So after January 1st, 2277, we can take the platinum chip. So we have like about a year. Oh no, half a year. Half a year before we could take the platinum chip. Now the question though is, can we take it from them and just be able to do it that way easier? I don't think so. I don't know. It's weird. I guess we'll have to see. Let's take economic miracle. I don't know. It's a lot of money. 2 civs off map. Vault 21. What do we have over here? This gives us 2 motorized units just for free. Land doctrine, infantry support, technology. Ooh, actually, I might go with that. Well, I don't know. What is this? So, Securitron development. Oh, okay. That's actually sweet. What do we need? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Okay, what do we need for this then? Expand deployment. Expanded deployment. Okay. So we have to go down this to be able to go down this. 150 units of New Vegas Mr. Gutsy is added to the national stockpile, which is a support robot that does 10% speed. Ooh. Now I want to go down this, so let's do this. This gets us 2 off-map arms factories too. Barrage balloons. We'll start the research on biplanes. Nice. Let's start the research on iRobots. Get EDE out here. Now trades begin route. So we have how many free trade routes? We have 2 free trade routes. So Shady Sands for sure, because it's 590, 598. And then I guess the Boneyard for 410. Perfect. Make us some more money. It's compliance growth. Technology sharing plus 25%. Lack of resource penalty. That might actually be good for us. Oh, that ups our surrender limit too. Let's go with this for PP. Because I do need to start going into other actual, like, more of wartime tech. Ouch, our supply is actually starting to take a hit. Oh, we can't build roads at the moment. And the closest one that we have is here. Okay, the road goes up this way though. So once we take this, we'll be good. Okay, okay. So we're not hurting right now. So once we take that road, yep, they're good. Oh, they had some special forces too. Can I could force attack, but they're pretty much here. I don't want to spend the command points if I don't have to. Okay, yeah, so it looks like pretty much all of their infantry divisions all have support divisions at the moment, at least. So that's not too bad, I guess, for what we're fighting. These Securitrons, well, I guess we're on 4 times speed. I was like, these Securitrons are fast. And I was like, wait, I normally play on 4 times speed, so that doesn't make sense as to why it would be fast in quotations. Nice. Okay. Now, what does that do? Because I don't think it's a national focus like the Enclave was, right? Ooh, what is this down here, actually? Oh, that's just bonuses. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we get anything for Area 51. I don't know. Oh, no, I don't know why it's showing that. I just searched area. Huh. So yeah, we have no national focuses for Area 51. Because I was told to take Area 51. Oh, yeah, strange places. Area 51 on the little sign here. The wasteland is filled with remains of a bygone age. Perhaps we could find something amongst the ashes. So investigate rumors. We need 50 guns, 200 pop, and 35 PP. We get 3 options will happen. So it's active for 180 days. So 33% chance of getting event, another forbidden pre-war base, 33% chance of more sand, and 33% chance of vanished scouts. So another forbidden pre-war base, is that the one that I don't know. I'm guessing that's what we're wanting, right? Like that's what we're shooting for. I'm assuming. Okay, here we go. So construct roads on our own. This way we could build roads where we want, but we lose the passive caps is fine. We make so much caps, but the 15% consumer goods and the 4 civs will hurt. But I'd say for the time being, I think we're good on not doing that. We're going to take that. We're going to buy signs, hire criers. I'd say that's great. Okay. And let's see. Let's build out. Wait. I think we had one that... Oh, this one for the infrastructure. Yeah, it's pretty much one... What, does this add infrastructure everywhere that we own? So if I hold off on taking this, does that just keep giving me, like, more and more infrastructure in new areas for free? Ah, but these other ones are actually pretty good. Like, 25% monthly pop. A 10% recruitable pop factor is actually pretty nice. We might take that at some point earlier once I get down that line. But I will upgrade these to all to level 5 then. That's already at level 5. And then let's get you guys up a little bit. Yeah, we cannot upgrade Ruby Hill ourselves. Upgrade Area 51 once. Well, actually, we need to upgrade Area 51 a lot more quicker. Because Area 51 has all of the goodies. We'll upgrade it to 9. Since Area 51 does have the advanced components and stuff that we need. One more is required. Okay, well, Area 51, you're going to the top then. So that way I can have what I want. I really don't want to... We're not going to produce any of the gliders, because if I remember, gliders are a one-time use. So, this doesn't say... What does it say it uses? Because I think Securitrons use the... Yeah, so Securitrons use advanced components. These guys do not. This is the heavy unit, so we'll start producing some of these. Circuitry is going to be an issue, man. I think there's research for the circuitry, right? I want to say that there is. Okay, so Securitron deployment line. So we get 100 units of free Securitron added to the stockpile. Which, I probably have a decent... Okay, I do not have as much Securitrons as I thought stocked up. So it does look like we did eat up a good amount of our Securitrons in that fight. Because we've been producing them all the same while we've been fighting. Do we have any more annexation focuses? The Wall of New Vegas. Oh, there's one for followers support. There's one for Helios Reborn. So this is Broken Steel. Okay, so this will allow us to go to war against them, but I think we need to do... We'll have to do Platinum Chip first, though. I see. If we do Economic Range, we get Nevada Foothold. Oh, so this lets us go to war against the Grabbers, but we could also join under the NCR statehood, though. That does not... Oh. Wait a minute. So we get NCR tax collection, tax evasion, which modifies it, pay taxes, so we pay the taxes, it removes the negative bonus, and then we get interstate commerce, which would give us, in New Vegas and the hub, would give us supplies there, and the secure supply line. So grants New Vegas claims on and a war goal for the Divide's core territories. Oh, so that lets us get the Divide as a core territory. Democracy. Oh, we could turn New Vegas into a democracy. Guarantee Nevada. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd have to guarantee all of Nevada. Give New Vegas the rights to energy and shady sands. That could be kind of good. So we could buy senators. So I guess we would supply shady sands with power, which would also probably make us more money. So I think they would buy their extra power from us. And then bribe military, which we would get 1,000 manpower, 1,000 units of 9mm pistols. A unit of NCR troopers will be deployed to defend our interest. So we get a unit of NCR troopers. But if we go free economic zone, we could take the Grabber territory, sister city. What does this do? Invitation to the free economic zone. Oh, does it give us a faction? And then we can invite Vault City, New Reno, and the hub. And then this, that just gives bonuses to... Oh yeah, it gives bonuses to robot tech to the hub, but it gives us safe springs. It gives us power. Expand the security hub, which we gain conquer war goal, focus against guardians. Okay, all of that just says against the guardians. I thought that was about to be a long list. Nope, it's just all the guardians. It's just listed 4 times for some reason. Guardian Citadel State is now a core protection hub or security hub. Oh, so the security hub, so the protection hub that's up there, it goes to them as a core territory. I'm just hoping them at this point. I mean, hey, it gives me allies though, but the Mojave trade is kind of like this, where it does give me stuff in New Vegas. The Mojave State. So what does this do? Have at least 1,000 of infantry equipment. Okay, that's just stored in stockpile. So 9mm submachine guns removed. The Mojave chapter gets Mojave Militia's Rise. Ah, okay, so that's if we want to start a civil war in the Mojave area. And then if we go to the Vault City too, we get a tech exchange, which gives us, 5 advanced components. Good research, and they also get 5 advanced components in Vault City. And then Northern Threats, we gain a Conquer Warful focus against the Enclave. And then we get Economic Integration, which grants production efficiency cap. That's kind of crap a little bit, but the 10 water is pretty decent. Okay, so honestly, the free economic zone sounds pretty good. I'll see what you guys have to say about this in the comments. We won't go that right now because, like I said, we are still going down the route of this. And since we have Area 51 now, it's not too bad. Ooh, terrain penalty reduction. Because the more we can reduce the terrain penalty stuff, the better off we are, I feel like. But we need to do this. Wait, what does that say? So the production cost of this equipment will double in the production screen upon researching it. This is a trick the AI... Oh, this will trick the AI into researching plane tech. Ah, I see, okay. I was a little confused by that. So it keeps the AI, like, upgrading more tech, I guess. Oh, okay, so we have land doctrine here, which... None of that we can use. Robotic perks, though. Not gonna lie, all of it's kind of crap. I guess the organization's actually good, because that's hard organization. Let's save our army XP, because we don't have a lot of army XP right now. And honestly... Yeah, I'd say this is actually going really nicely. Let's get our intelligence agency going. It's got to say Robco. I mean, yeah, it's got to. Modify government a little bit. We could take this other upgrade too here. I feel like that's a little waste of PP though. Armed politeness. That's kind of funny. It gives 5% max planning. Not bad, not bad. Let's see what else we have here. So we have Philippe, or Philippe, because it has an E at the end. I don't know if Philip has an E at the end normally. Military theorist, so army experience gained daily. Okay, automated warfare research speed plus 15%. Okay, let's do that. Corporate contractors, baby. Let's see what we have here. So the Golden Gecko Entertainment Company, we get passive cap, stability, and PP. Which I will get, because that's that little bit of extra early PP. So NCR defeated the Rapids. Who else do we want to go here? Because we can go Steel Soldiers. So combat robots and support robots are the secure, but robot research speed is 15% higher. Ooh. Oh no, Explosives Company. Do the Securitrons count as combat robot? I want to say it does, right? Let's see, 10%, 10%. Because I think I could just look at it this way. Because let's see. Up to 66 on soft attack and up to 63 on hard attack. So 66, 63. 66, 63. Oh, I can just hold it here. Never mind. And then we can grab this. 66, 63. And maybe that won't update out the gate. Nope. Okay, so that doesn't... So it doesn't work for Securitrons. But it should have worked for these guys. Oh, I was sitting here, I was like, dude, oh, these are specifically combat robots. Okay, I see. So the heavy robots. I was like, these guys aren't that strong. But then I look at it and I'm like, oh, there's only 4 of them in this template. Yeah, okay, so they are stronger than our security robots. I think they have more hardness and stuff, right? Their breakthrough's 85. What about the Securitrons? Breakthrough's only 34. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely have to start producing some more of these. Because currently we have no circuitry, which I could just trade for, I guess. Ooh, PP gain. Dude, I'm just out here, like, I'm fiending for some PP gain. This actually gives production retention and efficiency base. We do, however, get hit with a little bit of consumer goods factory. But the retention is kind of what I want. No, the Guardians defeated the Yakuza. I'm so sad. I wanted them to stick around. Oh my god, dude, the Guardians are getting big. That's actually kind of scary. Because the Guardians have power armor and stuff. And they're pretty massive now. So I'm not going to be... I will have to make motorized to send motorized prospectors out too. But we do have infantry equipment. I need 40 PP to upgrade to get this again. I'm going to wait for that 40 PP. That way I can get the max tier of infantry to go out. Yeah, I do not like how big the Guardians are. I might need to try to take the grabber Huh. I have not looked over here in a minute. And apparently the Enclave, the Ruby Valley... What is it with the Ruby Valley Enclave and making puppets? I'm so... Like, they split themselves in half to make a puppet. Or are these a different group that they took? It might have been a different group and they just made them puppets. Yeah, I'm so confused by that. Why are they turning them all into puppets? Is it so that they keep their units and stuff? Oh, God. Oh, okay, that's just resist occupation. That scared me. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's 40 PP per tick? Oh, God. That's kind of rough, actually. Yeah, I do not like that. A ruined economy. Enclave protection. Okay, so do they have like their own little system? I'm assuming then, right? Liberation of the 80s. Dude, oh my god, rule removed August 19th of 2077. They've had this for a minute. That is actually some crazy buffs that they're getting there. Dang, okay. Yeah, Enclave protection also. This country is under the protection of an Enclave. Huh. I like the idea behind that, though. That is pretty cool. Oh, I didn't think about this. Can my... No. Wait. What about Protectrons? No, I can't have robot paratroopers. There's got to be a way around that. I've got to be able to get some robot... Dude, that would be hilarious. Now, what about these? Like these scurry bots and stuff. These are pretty cool. And then there's the Lucky 30... Okay, I'm assuming we can get this because it's the Lucky 38. But Lucky 38 Prime. And then we got some, like, Star Wars AT-ATs over here. Heavy quadrupeds. And then Ironclad Colossus. Like, how do we even get those? That is some crazy... I wonder if this could be Area 51 stuff. Because that would be nuts. Just to have an AT-AT just come out. Do we have... We do not have sophisticated robot tech. Okay. So once we get these, that's pretty much it, bonus-wise, for those at least. Oh, there's a Recon biplane. Now the question is, I'm assuming the biplanes aren't like the gliders. Okay, yeah, these planes will expire after having completed a mission. I see. There's no Recon ones for these guys, right? No, there's not. I don't think. No. So that's kind of cool. So there's a Recon one for the biplanes at least, but I know they're not going to go out far. Yeah, 450. That'd be good for trying to find enemy fleets and stuff, though. Let's still get transport gliders. I might make an exception for them. Oh, wait a minute. We have the courier here. We legit have the courier here. I like how as a linguist. That's actually hilarious. Okay, let's upgrade this again. So we need... Wait, how much more do we need for that to finish that off? 50 more. Okay, so we need 50 more. So we're almost there. Just the Free People of Utah, Ruby Valley Refuge. Wait, what about these guys? Okay, no, they did have a war against these guys. They had a truce earlier. Ruby Valley Refuge has expeditionary forces sent to Ruby Valley Enclave. Okay. Baja joins the NCR. What's new? I think that's like something that will always happen. Okay, nice. So now that we have that, we can go Securitron development, which gives us a good amount of resources in New Vegas. And then let's go... It's kind of nice only having to make robots, if I'm being honest. Let's go with this. And then let's go, because I don't know, do we need both of those? I think though. Honestly, tech sharing I think would be pretty good, because we're going to have a faction, right? Let's start making some biplanes, because we can convert them out. Ah, this takes scrap metal, though. I mean, we're making some more scrap metal spots. And then let's do this. We'll start making some in these areas, too. Oh, repair that sieve real quick. That's a free sieve. Nice. That means we upgraded the infrastructure for Area 51 also. And we have enough for this now. Perfect. And 500 manpower, 500 infantry equipment. Send it out. So as long as they don't keep dying doing that, we should be able to hold up at least what population we have right now. Let's get you guys over here in the grabber territory for the time being. So what do you need for this? Okay, so we just need lightweight materials finished, and then we could start taking those. So for the time being, let's grab this. Hopeville. Oh, the NCR's taking the divide. Yeah, I'm probably going to do the free area instead of joining the NCR. Because I do kind of dig that. The only issue, like I said, is New Reno is massive. Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about New Reno being that big now. Securitron development. I'm just going to get like one group of these guys out and then have them just air superiority over our group of Securitrons. You know, we have high-tech robots, and then it's like, oh, this gives us 30 scrap. That's actually going to help us a lot. I might stop making some of this scrap then. Some of these foundries. Let's lower it right now. This way I get some other production done of like the infrastructure. And we'll make these ones though, but we'll keep the other ones down. All right, so we got some more tourism done there. Yeah, the NCR's beat the crap out of them. All right, transport gliders is done. Could go with like big bombers and bomb the crap out of somebody too for the fun of it. Automated warfare. So we can upgrade some more of our... Oh, this is CNC robots. So is this the EDE? Yes, that's EDE. So that's the command and control robots, which I think gives us more organization. Because we do need to make the EDEs once we get them actually researched. Little eye robot. Little eye robot. Construction speed, let's get it. Nice. That gives us 30 of that. Oh, this gets a circuitry too. Replaces Securitron protection or production efficiency with Securitron superior production. Security robots is lowered by 5% again, and then we get 20 circuitry. Let's also go with getting bicycles and stuff, because that way we can do supply better. Do supply better. Oh yeah, we'll start taking some of these. Even though they take a little longer, I think it should be fine. Doctrine School. See, it says walking infantry. Oh, wait, no. I'm dumb. That's for that first line. Oh. Oh, did we just get lucky out the gate with that? This is the first time we did it. I think we hit the lottery roll for Area 51. Another forbidden pre-war base. New Vegas forces have scoured the wastes of Nevada and found an old pre-war facility. Even for pre-war standards, the place seems odd. The bunkers were camouflaged and no one has been here for years. Somehow the power is still on and some of our men claim they hear voices, but it's probably fine. The sign on one of the bunkers indicates that this was once the Groom Lake testing ground. Now we just have to find what they tested. Excellent. So we get 200 manpower back and our equipment back. Dude, I think we hit the lottery. That was, what, a 33% chance? No, it's not that. It's not that. Oh, here we go. Excavate the lab. I'm a little scared of what we find in here. Excavate the lab. It seems that there is something underground, something buried on purpose under tons of rock. But why? There is only one way for us to find out. We will have to dig into the depths of the earth itself. Man, I think we hit the lottery on that. My God, I need to go buy a lottery ticket.
I'm hoping this is one of your good days.
I'm hoping this is one of your good days. Honestly, man, since I got some sleep, I feel great now. I didn't sleep for like a solid two days. And then I finally got some sleep yesterday, and I'm just like, oh, I'm feeling great. Everything is awesome. Okay, did we finish EDE? I don't think we did we? Nope, we did. Perfect. Let's start making some EDEs. I need more factories, though. We have a lot of stockpile Securitrons. Were we making 8 of these at one point? Our production efficiency is only up to 60% cap. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, so once it gets higher. Securitron, superior production. And now we can pop this one, too, for superior production. Which gets us... Oh. Okay, so I think is this a scavenger team we sent out? Yeah. So the scavengers found something. The ruins of an ancient factory. Our scavengers found pre-war goods. Time will tell whether it was worth the blood and sweat we paid for it. So better in our hands than our enemies. So we get the 500 manpower back, the 500 equipment, and get old world political guide. So, ooh, bunch of PP. Everything else is just kind of cheaper for 180 days. But that added PP will be phenomenal. Let me go and... Military society. I don't want to lose stability, even though we have... Ooh, actually, we have a decent amount of stability. For 75 days, let's do this. Let's do this. Do this. Yeah, New Reno is starting to get tourists, because we were taking like 5K tourists on one of those. So they're definitely growing, which is going to be an issue for us. They're taking my money, and I don't like it. Do I want to do road? The earlier I do road construction, the better. But at the same time, I just really don't want to do it. I really don't. Okay, what else do we have here that we can take? So we can get some more stability, some more Civ stuff. Let's go, Mr. New Vegas. Council. Okay, so these are all part of the other groups. So we'll grab... Oh, we're already at 100% stability. So honestly, I'm not going to take you. So we have settlement protection. We get a pass. Oh, we get bonus caps income, though. We can go funded militia and gain more pop. But honestly, we don't really need more pop right now. We're at what? 1.7K? Supply consumption's lowered. Let's go adaptive learning. And then let's go max planning plus 5%. Dude, the North Phoenix route is making us 17 caps right now. Where even is that? Is that up? No. That would have to be near us. Is that in New California? New Phoenix. That'd probably have to be like one of the main capitals that somebody has. If it's making us that much. I like how their capital is called Castle of Shadows. That's actually that's that name goes pretty hard for the Ruby Valley Enclave. Surfett's Cradle, Guardian Citadel, Safe Springs, San Francisco. No, because NCR is Sandy Shores. Caesar's Legion is Flagstaff. Whoever they are, man, they're making some money. That is for sure. Like, if I'm making that much from that trade route, they've got to be doing great money-wise. Oh, is MacArthur about to lose? Well, no, they're taking out the Cult of Liberty pretty fast. If they can take out them and take out Yellowstone before they get dropped, they'll be good. But I don't know. They might end up losing. Are they in a three-way war or two-way war? They're in a two-way war. Please don't die, MacArthur. I'd actually like to see you live for once. Please. I know in our other... Oh, wait, the Battle of Hoover Dam still happens? Without the other guys in charge? I guess it does. Okay. So the Battle of for Hoover... I don't remember it popping in our other playthrough as the Enclave. Battle for Hoover Dam. Scribes, paladins, knights, relics of a past and a future... Against them stands the Legion, who will act like a bull in a china shop through all the Brotherhood values. If they get their way, who will win? The fate of Mojave lies in the balance. So, I'm wondering if Caesar will always lose the Battle of Hoover Dam or not. Or if they will win. Because I would kind of like to see them win, honestly. I want to see what might happen. Nice. Superior production, paved roads. So now with that... Okay, so we have to go down this side, too, before we can decide on one of these. Breakthrough for sure. Robot wave for breakthrough. We don't really care for the defense. And then this gets us 10 composite materials. But the security robot upgrades from this, too, are great. Okay. But I also want to go with the free economic zone and get this going early. Wait, no, we can take the platinum. We're going platinum chip. I almost forgot about that. I think I did pretty much forget about that until I just saw it again. Yeah, because we could have taken that in January. Oh, man, that actually sucks. Okay. So, yeah, they're fighting over Hoover Dam now. I wonder how long that takes. I want to see who actually wins that. What happens? Like, do they go across and, like, beat them? Do they just take control of Hoover Dam? Okay, no, they're in full-on war. Oh, okay. So, yeah, they're in a full-on war with Caesar. So, Caesar actually gets across and wins. He'll actually beat them. But I wonder if they get across, could they defeat Caesar? But they're so small compared to Caesar. But Caesar's also fighting other wars and stuff right now, too. And it's early. But either side has to get across the straits, though. I saw one of these moved, and I thought... one of these guys pushed across, but it doesn't look to be that way. I just realized, are these all power armor units, or are they just using the model for power armor units? Because I think so, because that's a special forces one. Dude, how... I want to see this. I need you guys to come over here, because I need information on these units. Are these guys using a bunch of power armor units? Okay, no. Some of them is just the model, because this is infantry. But Hidden Valley Knights. But this one's an actual power armor unit. This one, these two, I can't tell. Okay, so they're not as strong as I thought they were. I thought they were about to be, like, super strong, man. I like seeing the stuff that's going on around me. That's one of my things I like about this game, is just seeing how the AI fights each other and stuff. I like watching from on above. Like, these are like my little ants. And I'm their god, deciding on if they live or die. Wait, Lannis's failure. Following bloody scrimmaging, reports from Red Sun City has confirmed that the Summers Federation troops have captured Castrosol Rubrum, headquarters of Leggett Lannis's military cohort. Wait a minute. Wait, did Lannis lose? Captured Castrosol. Who was he fighting? Whether it was an open battle through guerrilla tactics, or if the Legate had the same failing of the New Mexican Butcher is yet to be determined. What is known is that the Legion's headquarters in the eastern half of Red Sun City has been overrun. Oh, this right here, Del Sol. No, they're not at war, though. Huh. Of Red Sun City. Where is Red Sun City at? Oh, North Phoenix. Oh, here's North Phoenix. So it is in a Caesar area. I love how I just found that looking for this. So that's not even a capital city, but we're making 17 caps from a trade on that. Has been overrun with legionnaires cut down and gunned down as they flee. Surviving members were executed for cowardice. In the few instances, they returned to the Legion lines. Out with one conqueror, in with another. Or was that over here? Oh, the Summer Federation. Oh. Dude, he lost. Lannis lost. That's wild, dude. In our other playthrough, he did so good. Like, Lannis took out so many groups of people, but he lost against the Summer Federation. I love that they lost against somebody with the name Summers Federation. That is hilarious. Dude, that's actually crazy. That means Caesar isn't going to be as strong as he normally is. And they didn't win the Battle of Hoover Dam either. Oh, man. Is that going to give the NCR a chance to pretty much beat out Caesar's Legion, too? That's crazy. I was not expecting that to happen. Okay. We're actually going to end the episode here on that note. That's actually a crazy way to end that, dude. He lost. Dude, normally he is, like, killing everyone and everything. The last patrol's actually still alive over there. I thought he would have lost ages ago. But I do hope you guys are going to be enjoying this new series. I'm actually kind of enjoying the start of this. I want to see what's going to come out of Area 51, though. I love how both playthroughs I've done, taking Area 51 was like a priority for me out the gate. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Night Ops out.